Hello and welcome. I've been playing Diablo 4 since its pre-release. I've have around 300 hours played, with my first character being a necromancer and then a barbarian. Now my necro is 92, and this is still because I'm completely fed up with the necro and how bad minions are. If you want to check out my full thoughts, check out the video up top. Now my barb is currently 97 and will be 100 in the next day or so. I leveled my necro nearly 100% solo, and my barb was out 50-50 solo and group play. Now I did not spend all my time on these two characters for all 300 hours. I leveled the druid to 37, started a rogue, and replayed through about 80% of the campaign playing couch co-op on a sorcerer. With all this being said, I wanted to give you my thoughts on Diablo 4. After playing through the campaign for the first time, I found my character at the required level of 50 to unlock the Paragon points, which felt like I was unlocking a whole new game. Once reaching the next world tier, I felt like that again, with the introduction of Hell Tides and Nightmare Dungeons. Now I can't say this when hitting World Tier 4. Now I'm not saying that every world tier needs something brand new, but the things introduced were kinda meh. Ancestral gear is about all that's new to the World Tier 4. And like other content creators point out, ancestral doesn't really mean anything. The item power does. And anything 700 and over can be upgraded to the ancestral tier of affixes. Now it's been confirmed by the devs that World Tier 5 is in the works, which could be a reason for the lack of additional content. But as of now, World Tier 4 is just 200 bonus XP for me. For endgame content, this game severely lacks, with Uber Lilith being your only last final goal to achieve. Now some might say pushing high tier Nightmare Dungeons could be considered endgame, but it's just not. There is no incentive to run Nightmare Dungeons higher than 3 levels above your character, and at level 100 there's really no reason to run anything higher than your level 100. Only real reward you get at higher Nightmare Dungeons is glyph XP, but by this time your glyphs are already maxed out. Now with World Tier 4 you do get access to new uniques, but only a few of these uniques are worth adding to your build, with the best ones being unbelievably hard to find, with only about 4 legit finds before the Helltide bug. Even with the bug, there only were about 160 found. It's that hard to find. Now I think there should be god drops, but these drops are kind of ridiculous. In a looting game such as this, it is important to have drops that give you crazy excitement when you actually find them. Diablo 2 had a great balance of great drops and god drops. Between high runes and rings like Stone of Jordan, these felt hard to find, but when you did, it was memorable. I could still remember the skull pile my first Stone of Jordan came out of in the Chaos Sanctuary, and my craziest drop, a Burr rune, second day of ladder. In Diablo 4's current form, you have a better chance of hitting the lotto than finding these god drops. And in a game without much trade, these drops will most likely you will never see. Also, these god drops can't be found until you reach level 85. I believe it's important having an obtainable god drop that you may not find every season, but if you farm long enough, you would get it. PvP to me was quite fun, especially early on, when you get decent XP and you get to fight other players. But since reaching 90 plus, the XP is minimal in this zone, and very much not worth taking part in the activities with level 100s in every game, waiting to just take your Siege of Hatred. Other than like a quick Tree of Whispers quest, this area is a complete waste of space. Now I get wanting to fight other players, but why would I want to fight in there below level 100? Because the XP, even with the Tree of Whispers quest, is awful. Other than wanting to fight other players, there's no incentive to play in the PvP area after 100. I believe the devs need to add PvP game modes like Capture the Flag or Team Deathmatch. I would like a reason to keep playing my character. And from my examples, Diablo 4 doesn't give you a reason to. I would like the feeling I got when I beat the campaign. I want to feel like a new game has opened up to my level 100 character. There should be incentives to continue to play as a character I spent days leveling and gearing. Whether they increase the chance at god drops or PvP game modes, the endgame is where this game struggles to hold even a hardcore Diablo player like myself interested. I think overall, my Diablo 4 experience has been a good one. This game is a live game after all in preseason, and for that this game is quite excellent compared to its predecessors, Diablo 2 and Diablo 3. Diablo 3 being, in my opinion, one of the worst releases of any game, with lack of content all over and the real money auction house. It took a few years to get any kind of audience back from all the backlash. Diablo 4 has had a great start, making her somewhere around 14 patches to improve the game overall, and actively addressing the community's concerns with regards to endgame experience. I believe Diablo 4 has unlimited potential, with seasons coming every 3 months, adding fresh content to the game over time. I think within a short amount of time, Diablo 4 will be the king of the ARPG like its predecessor Diablo 2 was. And as a fan, I can't be any more excited for the seasons to come. As always, I want to thank you for watching. Like if you enjoyed the video, and if you enjoy Diablo content, I post every few days, so subscribe so you're not missing out. And I'll see you on the next video.